Okay, so for this second to last video, let me just start by saying that Allie Reynolds is a mess. She has had so much go wrong this semester. Just one thing after another. But it's okay, because she's a beautiful mess. And she has just kept on trucking, and she made it through. But the most recent issue, I guess you could say, that's come up, most recent thing that has happened to mess her up would be when she got a concussion. She doesn't even really remember why she went out to her car on this rainy night, but she did. And she was running because it was raining, and she slipped, and she fell, and she hit her head on her car, like the part where you step up into it. So, she got a concussion. She wouldn't let me take her to the hospital that night, though, because she was trying to pretend, I suppose, lying to herself, that everything was okay, even though I was pretty sure she had a concussion. But I couldn't kidnap her. I can't. I couldn't. But she ended up going the next morning, and she was in the ER for like 3 hours. 3 or 4 hours, I think. But yeah, they're like, yep, you have a mild concussion. And, they gave her medicine, and they're like, you're gonna have headaches, really bad headaches for like a week or so. Just take it easy. So, Hannah was really concerned about what the ER told her, because she had another friend that went to the ER and with a mild concussion, and they didn't give her very good instructions on what to do and what not to do. And she ended up just making her concussion worse. Like, she has lasting effects. Like, she still has really bad headaches to this day. So Hannah was really trying to convince Allie, like, look, my brother got a concussion, and he went to his primary care doctor, and they gave him this advice. So please listen to this, and, not what the ER told you. Or what they didn't tell her, if that makes any sense. So Allie, of course, being her stubborn self that I love, didn't really want to listen to directions. She kept trying to push it, and we kept trying to say, babe, you really gotta take it easy. Like, I know it's finals week, but you have a concussion, and that's kind of a big deal. And if you have permanent damage from this, you're gonna regret this for, like, the rest of your life. So, what I ended up doing to try to help her just take it easy, is I ended up starting to read The Princess Bride to her. Because she's not supposed to read or, like, look at screens or anything like that, according to Hannah, and like, Gabrielle, our peer counselor, said the same thing. But she's like, I can't just exist. I can't just lie there and exist. I need to have something to do. So I was like, okay, I'll read The Princess Bride too. So I started reading it to her, and she loves it. And then, the next night, I was reading it again, and Nicole was in the room, and I got her hooked on it. So now that's like our thing, is me reading The Princess Bride to them, which actually makes me really freaking happy, because, like, that's kind of the whole premise of the, like, movie, at the very least, is that it's this sick child that is getting the book read to him. So Like, I've always wanted that. Either someone to do it to me or me to do that to someone. But I don't really get sick that much, so I mean, knock on wood. I can't knock on any wood. There's none around me. Oh well. I just jinxed myself. But anyway, I guess I could knock on the door. But it's too far. Anyway, so that makes me really happy. But like Nicole, I was reading the passage about when Buttercup realizes that she's in love with Wesley and goes to him and professes her love and all that whole entire scene up until the point where they kiss for the first time. And she was actually like crying. She was like, I never cry when I read books. But like that was the most beautiful thing ever. And so yeah, I'm really happy that I got them like addicted to it. What else? Oh, the penny. The penny. There's an airplane. I'm not sure if you heard that, but I did, and it was very distracting. Anyway, okay, the penny. The miracle penny. The best penny in the entire world. I love this penny. Okay? Picture this. I'm walking through the hallway, okay? And I find this penny on the ground, tails up, okay? So I'm like, oh, it's not lucky. So I kept walking. But then I stopped and I thought, someone might need that lucky penny. So I walked back and I flipped it over and I forgot about it after that. Went on with my day, not really thinking about this lucky penny. A few hours later, Allie and I had just had this really long discussion in her car about how stressed she is and how she feels like nothing's ever going to go right, etc., etc. Lots of tears from both of us. I don't like seeing her that sad. But, anyway, so we had just had this discussion. Then we got out of her car, walked back through the hallway. Now remember, I had forgotten about this penny. Suddenly, Allie is pointing at the ground and shouting something at me. And I'm like, whoa, what is it? And she's like, it's a lucky penny! And I was like, I literally took a step back and I was like, babe, you are not going to believe this. She's like, what? And I was like, oh my gosh, this is so weird. She's like, what? Tell me. And I'm like, I flipped that penny over because I thought someone else might need the good luck. And she was just like, no way. Like, we're so perfect. We're best friends and we're meant to be best friends. Like, there's no doubt in our mind. Like, we were meant to be best friends for like ever. And yeah, so that's the miracle penny. And she said she's gonna frame it and she's gonna write Gracie's miracle penny. But that's like our thing now, and even Nicole's doing it. She had like 3 pennies in her pocket for whatever reason when she was in the library, and she like put them around the library, all heads up, so that people could have good luck. So it's our thing now. But yeah. Okay. This is like a really long video, but understandably so, because there was a lot to talk about. So that means I have 1 video left. Yeah. Okay. We're almost there, people. Okay. Signing off. Love you. Mwah.